Good morning, friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel of astrologer Anil Agarwal. Today we will be talking about omens as per Matsya Purana. As per this, 7 days omens crucial for destruction, earthquakes, wars, diseases, and famine after the eclipses. So we will be talking about the eclipses, which have taken place, especially on the 26th of December 2019, and then on the 21st of June 2020, and the future solar eclipse of the 14th December 2020. Although this 14th December 2020 may not be visible in India, but it will be visible in other parts of the world. So basically, I am going to see what are the omens, what do these eclipses foretell, and what is happening. We are going to discuss this. Although I've already discussed the eclipses in my website in my various articles, but I am going to discuss what the omens foretell as per the Matsya Purana, the classical text of astrology on omens. As per the Matsya Purana, 7 days omens crucial for destruction, earthquakes, wars, diseases, and famine after the eclipses. As per the astrology classics, if there is planetary war between the planets within 7 days, and if rain does not occur, and if the solar or a lunar eclipse is there, then there is destruction, earthquakes, wars, diseases, famine. Also, at the time of eclipses, if Mars aspects the eclipse luminaries, again it will be bad omen as mentioned above for the events happening. And exactly, you will be surprised, all this is happening after the eclipses. And it also says till the planet, till the star in which the eclipses have taken place, and mostly they will be Rahu and Ketu, till they are there in that star, the problems will be there for the complete globe. So friends, as so this is what we have discussed. Now let us see the eclipse chart on the 26th December 2019, 10:43 hours. As per the solar eclipse of the 26th December 2019, 10:43 hours, there was planetary war between Jupiter and Mercury at 12 degrees in the Mula Nakshatra, and Ketu, immediately the star lord of the eclipse nakshatra, ingressed in the Ketu Nakshatra Mula on the 12th of February, and thereafter the things became more violent, more destructive, and maybe it was anything to do with the above significations as I have mentioned. Maybe it was destruction, maybe it was disease, maybe it was warlike situations, and all round unhappiness. So friends, this is exactly what is happening as per the Matsya Purana, what do you call, omens. And if we look at the chart of 21st June, then the Mars is aspecting the eclipsed luminaries. Mars is by the fourth aspect, and the nakshatra of the eclipse of the 21st June is Mrigashira. So till Rahu is there in this Mrigashira nakshatra till the 10th May 2021, there will be warlike situations, there will be destruction, there will be diseases, and there can be famine as well. So friends, this is all what is happening, and you can see for yourself the brawl between the countries is taking an ugly shape. China and US relations are deteriorating as time is progressing, and as Mars joins the sign Aries, then it will be worst time, because Mars every 2 years and 2 months it overstays in a Rashi, and then it becomes retrograde and it falls back in a previous Rashi. So all this process, Mars will be vibrating between Aries and Pisces from the 16th August to 22nd February 2021. So this transit will be most venomous and most crucial. So friends, so let us talk about the third eclipse. The third eclipse is falling, and I have seen in the Rashi Sangata Chakra also the third eclipse is falling on the 14th of December, and there are how many planets? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 planets again involved. There are 5 planets in the Scorpio sign, which is a dreaded sign for diseases, and Ketu transit in this after the 20th September is not good. So friends, this eclipse taking place, and the what do you call, the luminaries are very close to what do you call, the Rahu and Ketu, and the eclipse, the nakshatra lord is also degree conjunct with Ketu. The nakshatra lord is Mercury, and Mercury is degree conjunct with Ketu in the Jyeshtha nakshatra, and Jyeshtha nakshatra is also a dreaded one. So friends, till the time Ketu will be there in this nakshatra, again there can be troubles. So friends, this will Ketu will remain in this nakshatra till 10th of May 2021. So primarily all the above 3 eclipses say that first there will be relief after the 20th September when Ketu leaves the Mula nakshatra, but it joins the Jyeshtha nakshatra, and there is again an eclipse. So when Rahu and Ketu change signs on the 20th September, and when they change the nakshatras again on the 10th May 2021, only then there can be some relief. Now, as per the Rashi Sangata Chakra, there is Veda from Mars on these 5 planets, and Mars will be aspecting Ketu. So this aspect of Mars on Ketu is not good. If you see, as per the previous happenings, as per the previous wars which have taken place, the Second World War time, Saturn and Mars both were aspecting Ketu. But here, Saturn is not aspecting Mars, but Ketu is being aspected by Mars. And the worst thing is that after the 14th of December, as per the omens shown, that if there is a planetary war between the planets within 7 days, then there will be warlike conditions, there will be destruction, there will be diseases, there will be famine. So friends, on the 16th of December, there is a planetary war between Jupiter and Saturn, and this sign is governed by, its signification is given to India. This signification is given to India by Varahamira, and so it is not good for India. This eclipse is not good for India because there is a planetary war between Jupiter and Saturn. Also at the time of eclipse, they are in very close degrees, they are almost in planetary war, and the exact planetary war takes place on the 16th. So friends, as per the Matsya Purana, the omens, it is not good for warlike conditions, destruction and famine throughout the world, and specifically those countries where where the sign Scorpio is rising. This sign Scorpio is rising. As far as US is concerned, it is the 4th house, and as far as Donald Trump is concerned, it is again the 4th house, and if you see China, then it is the 11th house. So friends, and as far as India is concerned, it is the 7th house. So the eclipse falling in the 7th house is, 7th house is war, 7th house is trade with foreign countries and relationship with foreign countries, so they may deteriorate. So friends, I have already written an article on the transit of Rahu in Ardra and Mrigashira Nakshatra together with Ketu in Mula and Jyeshtha Nakshatra. They will leave a deep scar for the globe in 2020-2021. Please read this article. There's a lot of details in this. You also use the Rashi Sangata Chakra. In the Rashi Sangata Chakra, Mars is giving Veda to these 5 planets. And even after the ingress of Mars from Pisces to Aries. From Pisces to Aries. In Pisces it is fallen in December. So a fallen planet aspecting the 5 planets by 8th aspect, and Ketu in the sign of Mars, whose lord is also fallen. In my dear friends, it is not good. It is not good at all. It is most venomous. And then apart from that, apart from that, if you look at the lunation chart of the 12th February 2021, I have discussed this chart. I have not discussed the detail, but I have just shared the horoscope. Again, there are 6 planets in the sign Capricorn. The Capricorn sign has affliction because of Jupiter and Saturn. So this sign is signified by India. India can have warlike conditions, because whenever there is affliction to the Capricorn Cancer axis and Taurus Scorpio axis, India has been in trouble by the neighbors, especially from China. So friends, I've already mentioned in my previous article in the lunation chart of 3rd to 19th August, there are warlike conditions. So I had also already mentioned that the seed will be sowed. The seed will be sowed now, and the conditions may become ugly. The relationship between the countries, maybe it is India and China, maybe it's India and Pakistan, maybe it is China and US. They will go for a toss. There can also be trouble in the Middle East. So friends, there are warlike conditions, especially Mars, aspecting, and even after Mars giving a Veda, first from Pisces and then again from Aries also it is giving Veda. From Aries it will be aspecting the 5 planets, and it will activate the eclipse point on the 21st of, just before leaving the sign Aries, it will activate the eclipse point. So friends, all these planetary positions are not good. As per the Matsya Purana, the omens are indicating that things are not good. Things are taking turn. First of all, the globe has been influenced by coronavirus. Now the things are moving for a warlike conditions. So friends, the other day I was listening to a astrologer who was talking about people in depression and distress, and he was discussing the natal moon. Friends, natal moon, all natal moons cannot be influenced at a time. So friend, it is not because of that. It is basically because at the time of eclipses, if number of planets are influenced, especially by Ketu or Rahu, then it goes for a toss. It brings disparity, it brings depression, it brings agony. So friends, it is not because of the natal charts. It is the transit influence. It is not because of the natal chart. It may be in some cases, some individual cases, but it is not for all. For all, we have to study the total planetary positions, especially the eclipses. If they are the planets more, every 18 years, Rahu and Ketu come back to their these signs, especially the dual signs. I have already mentioned on my articles on my website that the dual signs, since Ardhara, Rahu was in Ardhara and Ketu was in Mula, both the nakshatras are dreaded one and not good. And as per my research, as seen from the earlier virus, the respite from all these only comes when these planets, when these Rahu and go in the trinal signs. When Rahu will go in Aries and Ketu will go in Libra, and mind you, in their own nakshatras only, then we'll get some relief, and that is 6th of February 2023. So friends, this is bound to affect the economic condition of the world, and if it is affected and if it is influenced, then we will not get any respite till 6th February 2023. Mind you friends, and gold will surge like anything. Unexpected levels, gold will go to unexpected levels. As I had already predicted, it has already touched 1900. Now from Monday there may be some correction for few days, but after sun changes its nakshatra, and Mercury and Venus also change signs, then there will again be a surge in the prices of gold. Well, I have written on my all my articles every 15 days. I also write about the stock market. The stock market is also, you know, after the 19th, there is bound to be some correction. In fact, after the 16th August, and in fact, from Monday onwards also, we can see some correction. So, friends, or the market can become volatile. So, friends, this is all I just wanted to discuss, and this Matsya Purana is just amazing, and everything what has been predicted, what the analysis is showing is happening. So the future, we can also say the future is not secure as far as due to the warlike conditions. And if China knows astrology, and if America knows astrology together with India, then they will not fight. They rather take a back seat and keep quiet for the time being. But as I had already mentioned, that China is going to suffer after 30th June, when Jupiter falls back in the sign Sagittarius, which is the 22nd Dreshkon for China, and in the 12th house, and the fallen Jupiter will be over fallen Jupiter. All the hidden things will come out. The cat will come out of the bag, and we have all seen that what China was doing in America, in the consulates, in the Houston, we have already seen. So friends, all the predictions, astrology is wonderful. Whatever predictions I've made till now, they are just proving spot on, and astrology is really amazing. So if we follow astrology, we can get rid of most of our problems. And let's hope for the best. Let's hope. I wish my predictions go wrong and there is betterment. I had already mentioned that after Sun comes out of the grip of Rahu and Ketu, there will be some relief from coronavirus as far as some vaccines may be developed. And we have already seen that number of companies, 6-7 companies have come forward, and they are doing very hard work. They are working hard to bring out a vaccine. So friends, and the duration of coronavirus, as I already mentioned, because of Mercury has become direct, so the time what coronavirus was taking for patient 15 days, it has been reduced by 1/3, because it is a retrograde planet, works like a brush, goes forward, comes back, and again goes forward. So now it is only moving forward, so the duration has been reduced to 5 days. You will be amazed to see all this happening, and astrology predicts in a most fine way. So friends, thank you for listening to me, and best of luck. Thank you.